The C-Series had come under attack this year from rival Boeing, BA, which alleged Bombardier, BDRAF, was selling the jet at absurdly low prices. The U.S. Department of Commerce has preliminarily levied a 300% tariff on the plane's imports, setting up a diplomatic crowd that has drawn in the Canadian and U.S. governments. By assembling the C-Series at its plant in Alabama, Airbus could circumvent those tariffs. Too. Dow 23,000 watch. U.S. stock futures were flat early Tuesday, after markets closed at yet another record high on Monday. The Dow Jones Industrial Average is now just 53 points away from reaching a new milestone of 23,000 points. The index was up 0.4% Monday, having climbed roughly 25% since President Trump's election last November. The S&P 500 gained 0.2% on Monday, while the Nasdaq was up 0.3%. The array of stock market's records suggest investors remain excited about Trump's efforts to slash corporate taxes, despite the plan hitting roadblocks in the Congress. 3. More Brexit pain. Inflation in the UK spiked to 3% in September, according to official data. The surge in prices, which are rising faster than paychecks, is largely due to the slump in the value of the pound in the aftermath of the Brexit referendum. Investors are getting very nervous about the uncertainty surrounding the future trading relationship between the UK and EU after Brexit talks hit deadlock last week. British Prime Minister Theresa May met European Commission President Jean-Claude Juncker in Brussels Monday in an attempt to accelerate talks. There was no sign of the meeting resulting in a breakthrough. Bank of England Governor Mark Carney will testify in the UK Parliament on Tuesday, and investors will be watching for any hints on when the bank plans to raise interest rates. 4. Global market overview. European markets and markets in Asia were mixed on Tuesday. Oil prices edged higher on Tuesday because of tensions in the Middle East. Iraqi security forces took control of the strategic city of Kirkuk, driving hundreds of families from the oil-rich territory that had been under Kurdish control for more than 2 years, security sources and witnesses told CNN. Before the bell newsletter, key market news. In your inbox. Subscribe now! 5. Stock market movers, shares in Netflix, NFLX, Tech30, were higher in extended trading after its results beat analysts' estimates on Monday. The company added more than 5 million new subscribers in the third quarter. It now has 109 million customers, up from 86 million in the same quarter a year ago. Netflix also said it would spend $8 billion on shows and movies next year. Shares in Credit Suisse, CSGKF, were 2% higher early on Tuesday after reports suggested the Swiss bank is being targeted by activist investors seeking to break the bank up into several separate companies. Activist investor RBR Capital Advisors confirmed it was in talks with the bank and would unveil its plans on Friday. RBR owns about a 0.2% stake in Credit Suisse. Merlin Entertainment, Merley plunged almost 21% in London after it reported mixed trading in part due to a series of terror attacks in the EU. K.6. Companies and Economics, Goldman Sachs, GS, Harley, Davidson, HOG, Johnson & Johnson, J&J, Morgan Stanley, MS, and United Health, UNH, plan to release earnings before the open on Tuesday. IBM, Tech 30, will follow after the closing bell. The Federal Reserve will release its industrial production report for September at 9:15 a.m. ET Tuesday. Microsoft, MSFT, Tech 30, is set to release its updated version of Windows 10 on Tuesday, as well as some of the company's new virtual reality products. Tuesday, earnings from United Health, Morgan Stanley, Goldman Sachs and IBM. Wednesday, American Express, AXP, earnings Thursday, 30th anniversary of Black Monday, deadline for pitches for Amazon, AMZN, Tech 30, HQ2 location Friday, earnings from General Electric and Procter & Gamble,